Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hunkydory TV from a very sunny Preston, Lancashire. It's warm today, and that is good news. I hope it's nice and warm and sunny where you are. My name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for the hour. Producing our show, the delightful Lisa. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
And at the demonstration station, it's the country lady herself. It's Kat.
Good
Catherine.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love your braids.
Oh, thank you.
Is braids the right word?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
You look very funky today. I like it.
Thank you.
Everything well?
Everything good?
Everything
yeah,
good.
really
Excellent. And excited to do a little bit of demonstrating today with our fabulous new spring clean items.
Yes, definitely.
This is good. We don't have much left in our spring clean. People have been buying things, lots of things. So we've had lots and lots of stock out. We have found some things, though, that we can show you that are still in stock. And then we're also going to take a look at something back in stock as well, which is great. But first, shall we start with our Win It Weekly? I see these three things in front of me, which means they must be the Win It Weekly. We have, I think this must be in your honour,
Yes,
Kat, the
let's
Wild
take
Wild
it.
West.
Will do.
When I call her country cat, it's because she loves the wild. Well, it's not just the Wild West, is it? It's country in general.
It is. All things
The
country.
music,
Yes.
the outfits,
Yes.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Okay. So Wild West we've got here as one of our little books. We've got the birth. Oh, hold them right down. The birthday humour, and we have hydrangeas, which is beautiful. I have to show you a couple of these because some of the colours in this are absolutely gorgeous. Not colours that you would normally necessarily see, but all of those beautiful colours. Look at that. And that is the colour of the ones in my garden. I think I've told people that before, but there we go. Beautiful. 4 lucky winners we have for our little books. If you want to be in with a chance of winning all 3 of these, we need the answer to this question. Approximately how many times per second is the Earth struck by lightning? My word. Not here today in Preston, thankfully. Going out on the bike later on. 44, 28 or 67 per second.
So every second?
Every second. So yes,
Wow.
yes. So if it was 44, 44, 44, 44, 40, I don't know. But of course, it's a big world.
Yeah.
It's a
So
big
when
world.
we say the chances of being struck by lightning, that makes it seem a lot more realistic.
It makes it
doesn't
seem a lot more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be. Okay, let us know the answer. Is there a reason why we're asking a lightning question?
Monday was Earth Day.
Monday was Earth Day.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday was
One of
Earth
the
Day.
days.
One of the days was Earth Day. Okay, so Earth Day. Approximately how many times per second is the Earth struck by lightning? Do us a favour, pop your answer into the comments on Facebook, pop your answer into the comments on YouTube, or you can do it over at the Hunkydory Hub. And we will pick 4 lucky winners on Friday on our Thancraft It's Friday show, where we will also be spinning the wheel. Okay, right. Shall we look at some goodies? Lisa was pulling out the goodies for today's show, and she said, Dan, there's really not much left. There's lots and lots of products have flown out the door for Spring Clean sale. Spring Clean, we are spring cleaning our warehouse. So we've had a brush out and there's lots of goodies on the website. hunkydorycrafts.co.uk is the place that you can get this stuff at incredible prices, but only while stocks last. And stocks go very, very quickly with this sort of thing. So we're only having our spring clean sale until tomorrow. Sunday. Not tomorrow, until Sunday. So you've got between now and then to get your goodies, but things sell out. So if you see anything that you want, jump on the website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, buy it, because now is your chance. I'm going to start. I'm not even going to open these because we don't have massive quantities. So here we go. I'm going to start with our Shaped Card Blanks Mega Mix. Look at the mix of cards that there are on there. I love that that big arched aperture in the middle there as well. There's some kinetic style cards in there as well. 50 cards and envelopes in this mega mix. 10 designs and you get 5 of each. There are 3 different sets that you can choose from. This is the first set. That's Charmix 105. £12.99. What's lovely, it's obviously a bright white Ink Me cardstock, so 300 GSM cardstock, but you also get the envelopes in here as well. 100 GSM bright white banker envelopes in there as well for you. That's your first set. here's your second set. Well, that shows nothing. So this one's got 40 cards and envelopes in a shaped gatefold style. If you look on the website, you'll get absolutely bucket loads of pictures that show you exactly what you're getting. I'm doing a rubbish job here because I don't want to open them. And that is your third last selection. So that's got the birthday cake in it, it's got the cracker in there, it's got the handbag. What you're seeing here is sort of the nets, so not actually what they become. You've got the butterfly there, you've got the jar, you've got the present. Absolutely brilliant. So 50 cards and envelopes in there. I can read these actually. Cake, dress, easel, chalkboard, handbag, house, jacket, butterfly, mason jar, present, teacup, envelopes to coordinate, 300 GSM, Charmix 102, £12.99 instead of £19.99. And that £19.99 is already a bundle price, if that makes sense.
It's a crazy, crazy value.
With those shaped cards, you can use any kind of paper pack. So imagine a dual design paper pack or anything like that.
Your new essential paper pads.
Essential paper pads to add whatever designs that you want. So
Yeah.
if you've got a handbag, you could use a leopard print and turn it into a leopard print handbag and then get your mirror on it. It would look really, really cool. But the shape of it is already there for you. You can then also use the outside of it that you've pressed the card out from as a template to create your own if you want, which is a bit of a money-saving tip, but there we go. Not opening them because we don't have many, and once you open one of those, there's 50 cards and envelopes, you won't be able to get it back in, and then and it's just one person who can't get it. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
So I hope you don't mind. Okay. We have got some picture perfect pads, and I think that our good friend Kat is going to demonstrate with one of these shortly. Picture perfect. The idea behind these is that do you remember those when you were at school? You would get a selection, or your mum would get a selection of pictures, and there'd be different sizes.
Yes.
Yeah, so you get like the big one, and then there'd be two of the smaller ones, and then two of the even smaller ones, and that sort of stuff, which gives you lots of different sizes and shapes within one sheet. And that's kind of the same idea as Picture Perfect. So you get lots and lots of different shaped and sized toppers, if you will, or artwork on each sheet. And each sheet's different, or there's lots of different sheets in here. You do get multiples of each. But this is the botanical birds here. So as you can see, it's called Picture Perfect. What you also get with this is the back of the sheets is also patterned, and it's patterned to match or to coordinate, if that makes sense. So funnily enough, the peacock there has got a peacock background to go with it. Isn't that brilliant?
So clever.
48 sheets here. I mean, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning.
So you can see the background of that blue tip topper there is the same background as this. So they're going to match and coordinate beautifully well. I can't count the number of individual toppers that you're going to be able to make out of these, or cards you can make out of those. But because you get the backgrounds as well, that's a great way of showing you all the different designs that are in there. So many. 12 different designs. 4 of each is 48, but with the backgrounds as well. 8x8 paper pad. What's very important is that you realise this was £11.99, but it's not anymore. £5.99. It's half price. Half price. It's madness. If you love Halloween, and if you want to get ready for Halloween, we have the Picture Perfect Halloween paper pad as well that contains 4 of each. That first one, the birds one I showed you, was matte-tastic. This one is a sort of the satin which will go with adorable scorable. You've got Frankenstein on there. You've got the ghosts, the ghoulies, the witches, the wizards, the cats, and there's even a little hedgehog holding a pumpkin, which is very cute. And the other Picture Perfect pad that we have in stock, all the rest have gone, I'm afraid, is our wonderful Wintertime, which is a cute selection of woodland animals at winter in sort of a more pastel Christmas style, which is very cute. You get the blues in there as well, and I want to show that because I think it's very nice. There you go. So it's not just sort of woodland colours, you also get the blues and etc. Very, very beautiful. That's your Picture Perfect pads, all at £5.99 instead of £11.99, which is great. I've got some adorable scorable to go with that, but first I'm going to show you these little tag pads. Let's say little, A7 in size.
Yeah.
A7, yes, A7. And they're padded on the bottom, which is quite cool because I wish they padded everything on the bottom because I can just do that and it shows you the next sheet. It's really, really easy. Says on here, perfect, make pretty tag centerpieces for your cards, perfect for all sorts of occasions. They are great for all sorts of occasions. They've got a pre-die cut little hole here. I won't press it out, but there's a pre-die cut little hole that you can just press out. That if you want to pop ribbon in, you turn them into tags straight away. But they don't need to be tags. If you want to chop the top off and turn it into a rectangular topper, of course you can do. There's two different versions in stock. You've got this Floral one here, which is the pressed petals tag pad, which gives you sort of a pressed wildflowers style. Very nice. Again, this feels like is it matte? No, it's not matte. It's the satin. Really, really nice. So you get lots of different designs and you get multiples of each as well, which means that if you want to cut this section out and pop it on top to give some dimension, you want to do some fussy cutting, you absolutely can. But these are, I mean, I'm feeling that's about 200 GSM I'll see, 300 GSM. Darn, I'm rubbish. And we've also got, this is a matte one because it's thicker, I can tell, Floral Elegance tag pad. Good luck, you've got this. Let me try and get this in better focus. There we go. Look, lovely bouquets there as well. So two floral ones. This is nice. It's got the black in there as well.
I love that.
Look after my heart. I've left it with you.
Oh,
that's very cute. You've got the cake, the flowers, or the macarons. Yes, please.
So ultra stylish, this one, isn't it?
Very stylish. You've got the swans. I mean, that butterfly. That's such a lovely image, isn't it? And of course, if you don't want it to be the tag, as I said, you can just cut that off and you've instantly got a beautiful topper there as well. Pop that onto a piece of mirri and you are winning. A piece of black mirri would work really well with that, wouldn't it? Flamingo as well. £7.99 normally, £3.99. Isn't that incredible? And I love how it's shaped at the top.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Couple more things to show you and then we're going to go for a demo if that's okay with you. There we go. Adorable Scorable selections. £9.99 these selections. So you get 24 sheets in them. Dropped to £5.99 during our spring clean sale, but that's only until Sunday. Botanical Birds Mactastic cardstock, which goes with that Picture Perfect pad, which is brilliant. So that's £5.99. The pad's £5.99. So for less than 12 quid, you can get 24 sheets of cardstock. Adorable Scorable, 350 GSM, with that lovely Mactastic finish, and a 48 sheet paper pad. Crazy. That's incredible. That's brilliant. Butterfly Dance we've got. So key to tell you, that's the Cottage Garden Adorable Scorable collection, which means that we brought this out to go with the Cottage Garden collection. Yeah. Which means that the colours were selected to match that collection. Yes. But that doesn't mean it's the only thing that it matches.
Oh, absolutely not, no.
You can use those colours throughout your card making naturally. So what you're looking at here is choosing which selection of colours better suits the cards that you like to make. Is it the brights of that in full bloom? Is it the more maybe male, you'd say, or nautical there colours? Is it the wintertime colours? Is it Christmas that you're after with the red, the Christmas green? You've got the browns in there, but also the blue and the lighter blue for snow. It's completely up to you. Now is the time to grab them because they're £5.99 instead of £9.99. Absolutely brilliant. Last thing I'm showing you, and then we're demoing, don't worry. Last thing I'm showing you is our sentiments, which are at a great deal for the next 4 days. What day is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days, that's correct. £7.99 for our Essential Book of Sentiments 2024. Oh, that's the current one. No, it's 2025, isn't it? Yeah, silly me. What's very good is that, unlike Cinderella's carriage, it does not turn back into a pumpkin when the clocks hit 12 o'clock. Do not worry. The sentiments that we had in 2024 are just as useful as the sentiments that we've got in 2025. We just bring a new one out each year, that's all. And it's got the date on. So because it says 2024 on it, we've gone mental and we've dropped the price down to £7.99. Loads and loads of sentiments in loads of colours, loads of styles, loads of everything in there. Relations, perfect for birthdays, of course, but other occasions as well. Let me see how many it says. That's got It's on the, all right, 620 individual sentiments in there. You've got the same thing in craft, or the same idea in craft, that again is $7.99. There you go. All these are die cut. Just press them straight out and they go onto your card really nice and easy. So if you like craft, that's perfect for you. We've got a bigger Matastic sentiments that we've got here, which are a larger format sentiment. So if you want sort of a centerpiece sentiment, or just something, a sentiment that's a little bit larger. And again, you've got relations in there, you've got birthdays in there, you've got all occasions in there as well. That's perfect for you. 320 in there, you get half as many because they're twice as big, if that makes sense. And the last one to choose from, that's $8.99. The last one to choose from is the Essential Book of Gift Tag Sentiments. 390 gift tag sentiments in here. So again, let me just double check. Yeah, they've all got that little hole, which you can just see in the light there, so that you can turn them into gift tags really, really easily, which is nice, because then you can actually put the same sentiment on your card as you put on your gift, which is really cool. So they kind of match your card and your gift, which I always like that sort of thing. There we go. So 40 sheets, all the different colours of Adorable Scorable in there as well. That's the last thing I'm showing you. Demo time.
I'm going to need some stuff off
Oh,
there.
you want some things?
Yes,
okay.
we are literally winging it today, so we'll go with the birds.
We'll go with the birds. Would you like the cardstock as well as...
Yes.
There we go.
That'll
Have the
make my
two.
life easier. Okie dokie. So, I think I decided I was going to have a play around with these beautiful hummingbirds. I love the colours and I love the background paper that matches this one. So we're going to take a couple of sheets out from here, so we can do a little bit of fussy cutting.
Yeah, the hummingbirds are gorgeous, aren't they? I like the peacocks as well.
Oh, everything's absolutely stunning. There's a bird for everybody in
There
here.
is,
I
isn't there?
love
Parrots.
how we go through your tropical birds, your garden birds, your water birds, your birds of prey. There is something for everyone. And
My friend Steve has a budgie. Well, I don't know. I could be telling Porky's there. About a decade ago, my friend Steve had a budgie. I don't know how long budgies live.
Yeah, I would guess, unless he's got a new budgie, that it might not be the same budgie.
Okay, so maybe he doesn't have a budgie anymore. Sorry, Steve. It was very cute. It was noisy.
We had a budgie in our decollage collection, didn't we?
Yes,
very,
we did.
very stunning. So I've picked out these, and you can see already how well these colours are going to match together. So I'm going to start doing some cutting out because I'm still trying to decide what we're going to do. We've got to bring a bit of fussy cutting in. We've got to bring those to life. So let's cut this section down.
So because you get multiple sheets, you can chop into some and sort of decoupage them on top of each other, or
Definitely.
To bring those birds to life.
We'll take that one out of there.
Do you have a favourite bird at home? Let us know in the comments. What's your favourite bird, Kat?
I think I do. I was on about it the other day. I do love kingfishers, and I would love to see one in the wild. But I also have an affinity with, and we do have them in this booklet, is the ospreys. I spent a lot of time with the ospreys at Lochgarten up in Scotland and following them over the years. So.
Oh wow! Yeah, birds of prey are pretty special, aren't they?
An osprey.
So I do a lot of cycling, and so I've had a sparrowhawk fly next to me as I was going down a road, down a country road for I don't know, 20 seconds, something like that, and we were going sort of the same speed, and it was at the same height, which was really quite incredible.
I can imagine.
That was nice. I don't, but my favourite's always been kind of. I love blue tits. I think they're so pretty as birds.
Yeah.
And obviously robins are great, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, I had one nearly fly in my face yesterday as I was taking Jackson to school. I was like,
Did you?
okay. I'm not quite sure what I did, but I will take it.
You'll take it. Lisa, have you got a favourite?
Puffins.
Puffins. Puffins are really popular, aren't they?
Well, it's because one of my favourite book series is we've got a little puffin named Neil. And ever since then, I've been in love with puffins.
Lisa said that if you couldn't hear her, one of her favourite book series has a little puffin called Neil, and therefore, what's the book series?
It's Beach Street Cafe.
Beach Street Cafe has a little puffin called Neil, and Lisa's been in love with puffins ever since, which is very cute. Tell us what your favourite bird is, if you will. Let me see if I can bring up the comments and have a look.
There's lots of different ones, isn't there? So we're doing this card from scratch today, so because we've only got 2 demos for you today, so we can afford to spend a little bit more time and do it from start to finish. So we're going to fussy cut these out.
Karen says, owls are my fave.
Yes.
And barn owls.
Oh, yes.
Barn owls, beautiful. Have you seen the picture where they lift a owl's like feathers up to show their legs?
Yeah.
Aren't their legs
They're
so funny? Have you seen that? It's
so skinny.
Honestly, if you see or Google a picture of owls' legs, it's so funny. They've got these tiny thin legs, a bit like mine, if I'm honest. I've got like you know where I can like tiny little ankles and stuff. It's quite funny.
Yeah, because you think of them just having like the claws at the bottom, you forget that they've got to be attached to something.
They're attached
don't
to something,
you?
yeah, for sure.
Eh.
It's funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny? Lisa's just found it.
Can I tell you, while we're on birds, my interesting owl fact?
Please do.
So, the colour of their eyes relates to what time of day they are awake and hunting.
Hey?
So, yeah, I can't quite remember which order it goes in, but I think like if they have like bright yellow eyes, it means they're up and hunting in the daytime and stuff, and the darker their eyes go, it goes to like sunset hunting, or like really dark if it's nocturnal or something, or the other way around.
To do with how it absorbs the light or uses the light,
Yeah.
so that they get the best night vision if they need
That's
it.
it.
That's fascinating. So they don't change colour. It depends on the species.
It does.
It's right. Okay,
Yeah.
with you. That's good. I like that.
I can't quite remember the whole fact, but I'm pretty sure that's...
I'll be honest with you, it's good enough for me, and
Yeah,
I shall utilise it in my feature with the boys. Yeah, we talk about things with the lads, obviously, and we like who's got the best facts and all that sort of stuff. So that's one to borrow. Thank you very much.
So we're taking the light blue, that is going to be our outside, and we're doing matte and layer onto some gold. And then let's take the dark blue and we'll do a 6x6 matte and layer in the middle. And I love just working with different cardstocks and different papers and layering them up and having a play and coming up with different layouts. So we will then do a 6x6 matte.
Fiona's got loads. She's got 2 cockatiels currently asleep in the spare room, 3 dozy ducks over the farm, and they're laying like crazy with the last of the autumn weather. 34 duck eggs and counting. Wow.
Wow. So I love when we've got Mactastic bringing in our scoreboard and we can do a little bit of design onto it. So let's find the score tool.
Do you want the comment of the day?
Yes, please.
It's Rachel Macklin. Rachel says, baby puffins are called pufflings.
Oh.
Pufflings. Okay, we'll take that. We'll have one. I think. Have you got one at home already? How many pufflings have you got?
I need a puffling.
You need a puffling.
Such a cute name.
Very cute.
So we're just putting some score lines in. We're going from the back, so we're going to get that embossed look on the front.
So are you doing that on the centimetre side or the inches side?
That is the inches, and I'm working with the 8.
Right, okay.
So we've got that nice narrow pattern there, and then usually, I was going to say I pinched one last week. I'm just going to go in with our sanding block and take this back. So just building up that texture.
So those sanding blocks, I'm not sure if they're in stock anymore or if they've gone.
Oh no!
They are on their way back if they have gone, but if they haven't gone, the stock is really low. I know that.
I'm just going to gently bring that up, and you can just see.
Out of stock, I'm afraid, the sanding blocks. They are really cool. I love the fact they've got a little H on them. It's so cool.
It's so cute. And we'll go in with that construction glue. Feels like a little craft along today. It's nice when we can do it from start to finish. So we're going to pop that on there, and then we'll build it up on here. And I think we might be a little bit extra. And go in with some foam pads and lots of
Right,
depth
and get
to
things
this card.
raised up.
Yeah.
So everyone, it's your spring clean sale here at Hunkydory. There's about 500 products on the website. I think there are a good 600, but I think over 100 or more have gone already. Items disappear, and when they're gone, they are gone for good, these items. So do grab them. If there's anything you see, now is the time to grab it, because there's every chance it won't be there when you come back. And if it is there after Sunday, it's gone back up to full price. There we go. So grab it while you can. Picture perfect pads here that Kat's using. $5.99 instead of $11.99 with 3 different pads to choose from. That's an incredible price, especially for 48 sheets, double-sided, with all the artwork as well that you've got in there. I see why you just did one section.
Yes, yeah.
It's like you know what you're doing, Kat.
What do you think? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim this down a bit. I'm just going to take my trimmer blade just to the edge of the bird here, and then just the other way, and then we can fussy cut right there, and then we can have, when we build those layers back up, it coming off the edge of the page, which I think is quite cute, just something a little bit different. And remember, all your pages, there's lots of different ways you can cut into them. You've not just got to cut out the basic rectangle. You can really have a play around and do something a little bit different with them. So because we've done this a little bit of a different shape, I'm going to do a mat and layer, but we're just going to do my cheaty method.
Are you going to colour around it?
Yeah, but I'm just going to mark, and have we just got, there we go, just something fine.
There's a comment, Kat,
yes.
that's quite interesting. So Chloe said, I actually like pigeons because we domesticated and then abandoned them, so I always feel awful for how they're treated, but I knew nothing about that. I'm going to go and look that up after the show. And see if I can find out what that's about, because I guess we must have domesticated pigeons at some point.
Well, we used to use them for carrying messages and stuff, didn't we? So maybe that was it.
Of course we did. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I'll look that up afterwards. It's interesting.
So we're just going to take that there. So we're not worrying about doing a little edge around that tail that we've cut off. We're just going to have the mat and layer going around, and then we can build that back up afterwards.
It feels like such a shame to cover up that beautiful peacock backing paper, but don't worry, you get 4 sheets of each, so you can use some of either way. It's completely up to you.
You certainly can.
But that's so good, isn't it? Just adding that little bit there. Lovely.
It's just a little bit thick on one side, so I'm just going to take the extra off, make sure it's in the right position. I'm going to do it this way so I can get my flat edge at the top. And we're just going to take a tiny, tiny little sliver off there. That didn't do anything. Let's just go in with the scissors. Sometimes it's easier.
I love that you've got, just because you've added that extra bird on the top, you get the tail just hanging off the bottom. Really adds something, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I've just cut that down, so that's just the page, and I'm just going to add the other one.
Oh, there you go. Right,
back
I'm with you.
I know you're jumping ahead.
Sorry.
So we'll build these up.
But it just brings it outside of the rectangle.
It does, and that's why I said
mean?
you don't just need to cut out the simple rectangles. There's lots of different ways you can cut into these. There's some that are like sat on foliage and grass banks, and you can cut extra ones out from the additional pages and really extend them across the design. There's so many different ways you can use these. We need to get some of that beautiful floral background in here as well before I pop this down, so don't let me forget.
Steve may still have a budgie, it turns out. Karen says that hers lived to 16 years of age.
Wow. So we're just
I'll have to ask him.
Yeah, definitely.
Sam says, how's the purple liner tape search coming on, Dan? Sam, thank you very much for emailing me. The lovely Samantha emailed me last week and showed me what she was looking for, what the team of people, our followers were looking for with regards to the ultra high-tech tape. she said, why don't you have purple liner tape instead of red liner tape? Eh?
That would be fabulous.
That would be fabulous. So I've asked the question from the correct person. I haven't got an answer yet. I'll find out. I
mean, you wouldn't think it would be that hard to do, would you?
It's the volume. So you think about it, because it'll be like really industrial volumes, won't it?
Yeah.
So but let me look into it. I'm these things take time. All good things come to those who wait.
They do. So
it's
let's
Guinness,
add
isn't it?
this in here over the top. That matte and layer. Wow. Let's
is
get
it
that
perfect?
back on. It is now. It wasn't
This is
for a
the thing.
second.
If you use construction glue, you get that wiggle room to be able to migrate it. But equally, if you don't watch it, it can migrate itself.
It can.
So
you've just got to be careful.
Yeah. This looks great, Kat.
So we're just going to
Love
go
the
with
colours.
some more of these foam pads.
I saw in one of the comments someone said this is so tropical and bright, and it is, isn't it?
Really puts you in the mood.
In the mood. Julie says she's been looking for parchment but can't find any. Does anyone know whereabouts is best? Hunkydorycrafts.co.uk.
Yeah.
Will you do me a favour? Will you type parchment into the search engine for me? Lisa is just showing me that there is a link to parchment paper. At the top, you go to Papercraft, and then in paper and cardstock, you'll get parchment paper. You click on that. How many have you got? Click on there for me. So 19 different collections of parchment in stock on the Hunkydory website as we speak. Three extra ones that are out of stock, but 19 in stock is very good. And that goes from your plain parchment, your white, through to your coloured parchment, which is printed and smells incredible when it comes in. Parchment smells
stunning,
amazing, doesn't it? It's really weird. And all the way through to patterned parchment as well, so you can get ones with flowers on, so on and so forth. Really, really pretty parchment. And at some point, we need to do a masterclass with parchment, because there's so many great things you can do with it.
I did a card on Hobby Maker on Sunday, and we had I think it's all gone now, the Woodland Stories collection. So we had 3 different sets of parchment, and I just used parchment to make the entire card.
Wow.
My scene, my background, everything. Yeah.
Because parchment, if you add a block or an opaque, parchment is semi-translucent,
yes.
You add something block opaque behind it, and the colour comes out, doesn't it? So you add something white, the colour comes out. You add something black, and the colour, it becomes strong. You play with it. One thing that I know is amazing with parchment, just try it with some mirror behind it. It's crazy. It
is mad. And you think about all the beautiful different colours of mirror that we've got now, all the different effects you're going to be able to get. It's stunning. So we're just going to add. We've got this from the gift album. We're just going to add a congratulations, because they do look like they could be bringing that kind of news. And then you know me, I love. Oh no, that's not an 8x8.
So did you? I'm just double checking. Did you added an extra foam pad on the left hand side of that? Congratulations.
Yeah, just to lift it up so it's still sat above.
But so that it's flat. It's if that makes sense. But isn't that great? So you can see the layers there are brilliant. But how simple was down the left-hand side of the card, that adorable scorable, matte-tastic, scoring it, because it's matte, getting the sanding block on it, has created that sort of distressed effect. But it's really, really nice.
Really builds up the texture. I was going to put that on an 8x8, but we haven't got any to the side of me. But just 7x7, it's absolutely stunning.
Fabulous.
And all those layers.
Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Kat, thank you so much. That's our picture perfect pads. We'll just bring that price back up on screen for you. £5.99 instead of £11.99. While stocks last on those 3 items, and that's between now and Sunday. On Sunday, they will go back up to full price if indeed there are any left. Don't sleep on those packs of Adorable Scorable, 24 sheets of Adorable Scorable in mixed different selections. Don't sleep on those because they're $5.99 instead of $9.99. And that's a great low-cost way to get loads of colours of Adorable Scorable into your stash for a better price than you normally can, which is brilliant. Not only useful for the collections that it says on the front, you can use them throughout, of course. Right, I would like to repeat our Win It Weekly, if I can do. I'm going to read it off the card. Approximately how many times per second is the Earth struck by lightning? Is it 44? Is it 28? Or is it 67? One of those three answers is correct. We need you to pop your answer in on Facebook or YouTube on the feed of any of the shows all the way through this week, all the way through to Friday. And on Friday, we're going to pick 4 people who got the answer correct. And they are going to win 3 fabulous little books, which are tucked under my my sentiment pads. There we go. I'll put those to the side. Right. Back in stock, Kat, back in stock. Which is brilliant. So this item sold out exceptionally quickly when it was launched. It was launched in November, I think it was, sold out straight away. We had to bring a deluxe craft pad of it. We launched it a year earlier than we were going to. We got it, we printed it at the same time, I had it ready. I said, look, we can't get it back on the machines. We haven't got time. People are saying, we're getting phone calls and emails saying, you know, please, where is this product? I want it. Gone already, so popular. So we brought that deluxe craft pad out a year earlier than we were going to. Madness. And then that sold out. We've managed now to reprint the main collection of our fabulous golden oldies. And here we go. It is back in stock. It is so much fun. It's cheeky. It's fun. It's for the young and the young at heart. Oh, these are for the young at heart, I should say. This is the luxury topper collection. There's inserts in here, and there's a picture perfect pad as well. So there's a bundle. The bundle price is on screen there. If you are a diamond member, you're going to get this at $28.77, and that does include all the toppers, the cardstock, the inserts, and the picture perfect pad. I will show it through, show this to you. So bring some of this up close. Our focus isn't perfect today on the cameras. It's strange. Okay, we've got the lady there looking absolutely forever fabulous in her rollers, which is fun. You've got the lady on the scooter, which is brilliant. They're so cheeky, so much fun. There she is on her scooter. You've got foil cardstock, you've got printed cardstock in here as well. The pop-up there, happy birthday, brilliant. You've got the ladies having fun there, having a drink with their shoes off. You've got the guys. This has become a real iconic image with the 2 blokes having a beer. Brilliant in that circle there. You've got extra borders in here as well, foil borders in the centre as well, so that you can go on different layers. There's sort of there's a background layer, a mid layer, and a front layer as well there, which is great. You've got great sentiments, fun, cheeky sentiments in there. You've got the girls down here, oops, down here, there we go, with the cucumber on the eyes, looking beautiful, of course. $19.99 for the topper collection. The topper collection contains 8 toppers. Topper sheets, I should say, 8 of the foil cardstock and 8 of the printed cardstock. There we go, look at that. You've got the motorbike there at the top. You've got the man with his dog. You've got him having a lot of fun or not with the mower. I just need to read this, let me see. Your application to the Grumpy Old Men's Club has been accepted. There we go. There's loads and loads of great sentiments in here. Alan had a lot to do with this. Alan was the person who created the original Golden Oldies as well. He's currently on holiday in Mallorca, I think. It's clear to see you've still got it. Bingo, the only numbers worth worrying about, absolutely. Don't worry about the age. Look at the cute couple up there on the bench. Beautiful. That's this is life goals, isn't it? Up here, life goals, I think. Where we want to end up. The foil cardstock there with the birds, and you've got the lovely hearts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The bingo there as well. Okay, so those are your toppers. You get 2 of each of everything that I showed you there. Yes. Okay. Obviously all foiled and die cut. Then you've got these inserts that you can have at $7.99 for 24 sheets. This is I think that's 140 GSM inserts. Because it's uncoated, you can stamp onto it, you can colour it, you can add whatever message. You can not worry about writing using a rollerball, for instance, which is completely fine. I'll just show you one of each, but there are multiples of these in here as well. A watermark effect on them, so that you can use it as an insert. But if you want to, if you like that style, you can use it on the outside of your card, which a lot of people do. I know that. You've got the girls there. There we go. I've missed some here as well, actually. There we go. So there's 12 different inserts here. You get 3 of each. Oh no, 3 of each and 8 designs. 8, 16, 24. That's right. And then we've got, what's this? Oh, acetate. So the acetate's back in stock as well. $11.99, 16 acetate sheets. So with this one, it's great. You get a lot of the acetate showing through, but you also get these fabulous foil borders. We've got that one. We've got the bubbles. Bring that up close. For a bit of champers, if you like. We've got the crosshatch. And we've got another one with borders at either side. Upside down, we can do that. There we go. Go the right way. That's the heart. So that's going to go perfect with the two sat on the bench. 16 sheets of acetate there for $11.99. And there's also Miri. I haven't even shown the picture perfect pad yet. So all these are like coordinating items that you can get that go and match, have been selected to match perfectly with the main kit. $8.99 on your Miri there. You get 16 sheets. There are 8 different colours. You get 2 of each of those, just showing you one of each of those. The Miri's 220 GSM. It's really good quality as well. Here's where you get loads more of the Golden Oldies artwork. So inside, you've got 12 different sheets, because it's a picture perfect pad, and we talked through this before, didn't we? You get all those different sizes of toppers in there as well, so you can see yourself that you're getting square ones, you're getting rectangle ones. Lovely, but loads of artwork, and I'm going to flick through some of it so that you can see. You're also getting background papers as well. So there you go, artwork that you haven't seen before. You've got the man reading his paper. I just need to read what it says. Crazy funny. What is it? I can't read it. Crazy funny something.
How
Crazy funny grandpa, I think. Yeah, well, exactly. I know, that's my age, isn't it? So you've got different couple on the bench. You've got the so perfect for well, it could be engagements, you know. You're never too old. Obviously, wedding anniversaries, that sort of thing. But birthdays, any nice occasions for couples. Baking Queen, there. You are terrific. As you can see, you get multiples of each. Oh, genius! Fabulous, 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 fabulous. Lots and lots of fun. Here we go. So quite cheeky these. I'm showing you the same one again and again. There we go. Look at that. The skaters. The hipster, enjoy every moment, absolutely. Lots and lots of fun there. So people love these. They love receiving them. They love sending them. They're cheeky between friends, which is a lot of fun. There she is, and the couple are taking the selfies. He's trying to work out how to use that telephone. How old? How cheeky. Happy birthday. There's so much in there. Available at $11.99 for that picture perfect pad. Worth every penny. Background designs here as well. I'll just flick through them very quickly. There we go. So those have been coordinated colour-wise. There's a mix. You've got some woods in there. You've got some dots, stripes, so on and so forth. But to go perfectly with the artwork that you've got there, the Golden Oldies artwork, which is exclusive to us here at Hunkydory. All available, all back in stock. Would you like to see it demoed? Let's pass it to Kat.
Yes.
I'll give you that. And would you like all these as well?
Yes, please.
So popular, this.
It's so
It's great.
It's
And it was so popular, we brought out one of our delightful range of aperture card blanks.
Yes.
With using some of the iconic Golden Oldies artwork. And that sold out as well. It was crazy.
Oh, that was gorgeous, wasn't it? Choices. Oh, I don't know where to begin. Quite like that one.
Sam says one of my favourites. Made a pop out, or one of my ladies made a fabulous pop out swing card with this pad yesterday. That's cool.
Do. Let me see. My brain, there's just too much beautifulness to work with that I don't know where to start. We won't have. I did a fun one with some parchment with, but I don't think it's gonna. I'm going to do a card, and you might just have to use a little bit of imagination for it, because I could do with a brad, but I don't think there's any.
Do you want me to see if I can locate a brad?
If you could locate a brad, that
now
would
we
be...
don't. Hunkydory itself doesn't sell brads, but it doesn't.
There are some knocking about.
Doesn't mean that we shouldn't do.
Before. I'm going to pinch a piece of parchment because I've seen it just behind me, and it works with the colours perfectly. So I'm going to take. Let's do.
Shall I just ask Kelly and see if she can find one for us?
Yeah.
Kelly, can you see if you can find us a brad, please?
So I'm going to do an 8x6.
Oh, she's thankful with that one. Oh, give me an easy one, Dad. She's seen if she can. There may be one out there somewhere.
So we're going to do an 8x6 matte layer, and then we will go in and we'll take a bit more of this cardstock. We are going to take this down again to 3 notches under the 8.
Everyone at home screaming at us because they've all got brads,
yes.
and yet we're a craft company,
yep.
in a craft warehouse, in a craft room in a craft warehouse, and we have no bradlets.
Sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yet. Oh, Lisa says, yeah, Lisa's got faith.
So we are going to take this to 8x6, and then we want another section that's 8 by 2.5, just to build up a bit of design on the background of the card.
Interesting. Fiona says, at a pinch, you can make a card, Brad. Oh, look at Kelly. Good morning, Kelly.
Natalie's here, isn't it?
It's a good job, Natalie. So what do we have? We have, what colour Brad would you like, darling? We have both gold and silver. Thank you, Kelly.
I will have a gold, please, to match the foiling.
Gold, Brad. Pick and choose the one you like.
Look at that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Remind me that I've just popped it on the edge of my bowl because I will lose it.
Oh, Colleen says we need some purple ones. That's a good idea.
Yes. So that is our background, and then I've just took the rest of the card, and we're just going to do this just to add a little bit more detail on there. I'm still trying to think. I know what I want to achieve. I'm just trying to think if I can do it at this point.
We are going to go with you.
So we are going to take that. And let's just pop this down just to create some extra layers and stuff on the background. Just using that one piece of cardstock and bringing it back onto itself. And we are going to pop this down there. I'm going to let that dry off, and we're going to go and take this top out.
So you're going oval.
We are going oval. And I'm kind of playing, I want to play with the joke. What I want to do is kind of layer this over the top so it's a bit blurry. And then we can move it with a brad and then you can see clearly. That's my kind of idea.
Go cat. Okay, no, I like this. I like this a lot.
So I love it when you've got things on your cards, your sentiments and your sayings that inspire you just to do something a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit
that's
different.
Fantastic.
So we're going to take that out of there, and then I'm just going to use this as a stencil. I'm 99% sure we will have a die
that
matches
size.
this.
Yeah, of course.
But for today, let's just, so this won't be perfect, but we are doing it on the spare of the moment, so you can.
Don't worry.
Spend a little bit more time. Just draw around that, and we can cut this out.
People talking about if we had somebody called Brad, then they could have come in instead. And then it's ended up being about Brad Pitt, and they're talking about they're all down for a bit of Brad Pitt crafting.
Yeah.
Sorry, you get Cat and Dan. That's what you get. I can do some crafting for you if you want. It ain't going to be quite the same.
I'm not sure how productive we would be as a whole if we had Brad Pitt in the...
He's a good-looking bloke, isn't he?
He is.
Brad Pitt, my word.
So we're just going to...
He's a really good actor as well as Brad Pitt.
He is, yeah.
He's been in lots of really good movies.
And he plays lots of different kinds of roles as well.
He?
He's
Doesn't
not...
he just?
So...
He's like me, you see, not just a pretty face. What's that, Lisa? What's that? No, nothing.
Did she not say anything?
Just checking. I heard something.
So, of course, I've got my hole punch tool, but it's not got the tiny one in. Hang on, there's another one here. There we go. So...
These hole punch tools are absolutely brilliant. You can use them for leather. So if you, I did it just recently for Max actually. We repurposed one of my old belts. We cut the end so that it was the right length for him, and then put some new holes in with this.
Yeah.
And he had a belt. Finally, had a belt that fits, which means he could keep his pants up because he was wearing those jeans like they do.
So we're going to pop that over there, line that up, and then we can go in just this top section here. Give it a squeeze through. You'll hear it when it goes. There we go. So we've got that cleared up. And then we can go in with our Brad. Not Brad Pitt, unfortunately. Pop this through the hole. Open that up behind, and we're going to create this little frosted window.
You absolute little genius.
Do that with there.
Well done, Kat. That's brilliant.
So we're going to pop this on. Let's go with some foam pads.
So I was down at Hobbymaker yesterday.
Were you?
No, that's an absolute porky pie. I wasn't down at Hobbymaker. I was halfway to Hobbymaker. So we're in Preston. They're in Redditch in Birmingham, and they came halfway, and we went halfway, and we met at the Bet365 Stadium, the Stoke City Stadium, which I have to say is a very attractive stadium. They were out cutting the grass, which was quite fun, and we saw them putting the white lines in and all that sort of stuff. So they do it. We've met there twice now, and each time they've been doing that. So I was wondering how often they put these white lines on it. Do they do it every day, or I'm not sure. But lots of interesting stuff coming up with Hobbymaker with ourselves, which is fantastic. Something really cool that we've finished planning for next month, which is very exciting. They've got a new supplier.
Ooh.
And I can't tell you who it is. Nobody knows yet. But I did get the and it's a UK supplier. And it's a supplier that I am very I was going to say I'm very amorous for. That's the wrong word, isn't it? What's the right word when you say I'm very impressed with that? They're a really good UK supplier. Coming across or joining Hobbymaker, which is brilliant. I'm really pleased. Good company. You'll like them. You'll like them at home, I think. If you like Hunkydory, I think you'll like them as well.
And it's great that, isn't it, in the craft world, that we can support each other.
100%. 100%.
Admire what each other does well.
It's a company that I can't say who it is, but it's a company where I don't personally know them, and we know. Most from doing the craft shows and doing so on throughout the years, and it's a small industry really. You all get to know each other, so we know most of what you class as competitors, but actually end up being partners and people that you work with and friends in many cases, which is fantastic. But yeah, I don't actually know anyone from this company, but it made me think. Do you know what? I think I'm going to send them an email and say hello. Yes. And just say hi and welcome over to Hobbymaker, and if there's anything that we can do to help support you or whatever, let us know. So I think I'll do that later today.
That sounds like a good plan.
I think I will.
So I'm keeping the rest of this really simple. We're just going in with the two sentiments that match, which is have a spectacular day, and we've got a happy birthday in the right colours on here. I'll just pop that up the top. We do have some 8x6 card blanks, but I think just having that little bit of that kinetic element on here.
It's great, isn't it?
And it just
And
it
it
works
is
with
funny.
the joke of the card.
It does. It's so funny that when they move it and they read the joke, it becomes the joke itself, which is really clever. So that's a lot of fun.
I was assuming this was an 8x6. It must be an A5, so we can just trim that down. And all it's taken is a little bit of extra parchment. But there we go. And then you move that and you've got your little joke.
Isn't that great? Kat, what a lovely, lovely idea. Really well thought out. And do you know what I absolutely adore? You've done that on the spot. You know, you've just been passed some goodies, and just goes to show how creative the team are here at Hunkydory. Thank you so much, Kat. That's fantastic. Okay, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. We only got 2 demos today, but we'll be back to 3 demos on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday.
It is.
Okay, a couple of things to tell you about. TV schedule. Join Amy. Amy's at Hobbymaker tomorrow. Join Amy at Hobbymaker tomorrow for some more spring clean savings. Ooh. So they've got their own stock, Hobbymaker, and we've got our own stock. So they have got some things that we haven't got in the spring clean sale, and vice versa, if that makes sense. She'll be live at 2 p.m, 4 p.m, and 6 p.m. So she's got 3 hours at Hobbymaker tomorrow. That's Amy. You can get Hobbymaker on, it says there at the bottom, Sky, Freeview, Virgin, Freesat, YouTube. And next up on Hunkydory TV, join Nat and Stace here tomorrow morning for a fantastic new Moonstone launch designed to frame your creations with the prettiest flowers. That's lovely. So today was the last of our spring clean shows, but the spring clean items will still be available up until Sunday this week. We are back to new launches as of tomorrow, so new Moonstone launch tomorrow. And then something on Friday, I think, that is rather special as well. Are you doing the show on Friday?
I presume it's me, but I've no idea.
You presume it's you?
Yeah.
Sorry? It is Kat. And would there be something heart related and maybe window related involved? Okay. If that makes sense. Yes. So that's on Friday as well. So make sure you join us for that. Also, you've got a chance of winning those fabulous 3 little books as well. Friday's when we'll give them away and we'll spin the wheel. Thank you so much for spending an hour with us. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. We certainly have. It's goodbye from my friend Kat. It's goodbye from Lisa.
Bye.
And it's bye from me. See you later.